Star Citizen's Invictus event is coming to an end. I thought we'd take what? That quantum jump effect is new and exciting. I was distracted. Let's start again. Star Citizen's Invictus event is coming to an end today, and I thought we'd take a look at how they did funding-wise to see, in light of all the drama of them trying to sell those blades and everyone freaking out about it, rightfully so, but also, should you really freak out about it? I'll give you my opinion on that, and you will not like it, but that's later. For now, let's go over to the CCU game website and take a look at what is happening, and I cannot explain why we are seeing record-breaking numbers every single month this year. Is it because the game is just that more playable? Look, the servers were solid. The servers were, as far as I have heard from everyone who spent a lot more time playing over the past week, is that the numbers they were seeing, the number of players on the server and the servers themselves are holding up very, very well. So is it that more people are playing, more people are active, and therefore they're buying more ships? Maybe. But every single month so far this year has been record-breaking, has it? January saw 7.7 compared to 23's 7.7. Matched that, okay? February, yes. March, yes. April, yes. And we're closing in now on the last day of Invictus at 25.7. Well, this is in real time, but 25.7 as of yesterday, so it's going to be even higher when we count today's numbers, outdoing last year's 24.6. Insane numbers. And looking at where we are so far for the year, closing in on 60 million. And keeping in mind that the November-December period are huge, this year will crack over $120 million, which is an insane number to come in for Star Citizen 12, 13 years into this project. Incredible. I cannot explain why it is so high, but I'm glad to see it because funding means they keep on working on it. And I know there are those who say, oh, you know what, they'll never release the game because they just want to be in perpetual development, which means they'll just keep on raising funds. No. It's 2 years out. Meme, the 2 years out meme. But look, it's pretty solid. I think we are definitely going to see within 2 years. Now, not everyone was happy about what was happening here. Let's just jump back to the whole Invictus event being good. I said it was stable. And Captain Rotbot, I hope you don't mind me using you as example, but I saw this being said a lot. I saw this on Spectrum, and I saw this on Reddit, and I saw this on X. People saying that it was all overshadowed because of one thing, the unstable marketing department. I don't think they can grasp how bad the long-term damage may be, referring to them selling those blades for cash. And I got to give you my personal opinion on this because people have asked, and I know they don't like when I say it, but I don't care. I never bought it. I know one person. Is it you, Chunk Rider? Okay, I know two people that actually spent money on it and used store credit because they wanted to try it out. I don't know a single person that spent money on it because they go, wow, I really want this. I guarantee this will be available in-game. And if this is what destroyed your enjoyment of Star Citizen, then you're going to have a very, very rough time over the next 2 years because as important as some people say this is, it really isn't in the bigger picture. All they have for sale will be available in-game. You'll be able to build it. You'll be able to acquire it some way or another. Don't feel pressured that you must spend money today because everything available will be either craftable or winnable or achievable some way within the game itself. And it's frustrating to hear that. I know. I understand that. But it is the truth. And I love that effect. When is that coming in, by the way? That's not in the new Avocado patch yet, is it? But those new quantum jump events are very, very cool. But to go on, yeah, unbelievable. Can't believe that's happening. But not without the drama. And PC Gamer, I believe, being one of the publications who went off on that after raising $800 million from its community. Star Citizen developer delays release of a new ship upgrade as players balk at having to pay for it, referring to the blades, right? And who was that? Oh, sorry, I forgot your name. It was one of the little virtual no face streamers that was actually did a review on all the different blades, and the changes they give the ship are minuscule. Well, minuscule to me. I'm not an ace pilot. I definitely do see that the top 1% of pilots in the game wanting to get that extra half degree, the extra 1 degree of rotational velocity, because you will be able to land sooner than the guy who doesn't have that. I get it. But at the moment, in my opinion, I think it's a very, very niche and small segment of the community that want this item right now, that will actually pay for it and use it as intended. I don't see them making any kind of money from that. I don't see CIG seeing this as a big cash cow. Was it a mistake? Look, they've done this in the past. They've introduced something, the community freaks out, they reverse, and they learn. They could have done this at a different time. I'm not one of the people that feel like Captain Rotbot here, that it ruined the experience for me. It didn't ruin anything. I don't care that they came out or not. But don't let small little things that ruin the game for you, because if this is what triggers you guys, not you, Captain Rotbot, but if you honestly were hurt by this emotionally and physically, take a step back, because it's really not that much of a big deal. Everything will be available in game. And I know people hate that answer, but it is the truth. And that goes the same for all these ships here. A number of people asking me, what should they buy? They have this much money, what should they buy? And the truthful answer is, and I keep on saying this, and I know it's difficult, but get the starter ship that you like and use that. And that's it. Maybe get, the Prospector or a small mining ship, maybe, if that's what you want to get into. But everything is achievable in the game. And while it may take long and there are wipes, there's really no reason to spend $300 on the F8. No, actually, I'm lying. That F8 is sweet. Yeah, that is a sexy ship. If you do want a heavy fighter, and this is actually the conversation I still have with myself. The new heavy fighter from Mirai, I love the way it looks. Come on, it's like that TIE fighter, right? I absolutely love it. And I sat down for about an hour looking at what I have. What can I melt? Should I move funds from here and push it there and then get it? And at the end of the day, he said, you know what? I'll just leave it. Maybe I'll pick up an upgrade from another ship, which I may or may not apply at a future date. I haven't done it yet. But if you have a heavy fighter, there's no need to really go buy a second heavy fighter. Is there? I don't know. Just my feelings. But Carrack for 600, the Terraform 220, these are nice ships. Perseus for 675, absolutely yes. I have this. I've been waiting for it. I was hoping it would be coming out during this event, but obviously it didn't. But I think this is going to be a very cool ship. It's crazy that they are priced this high, and it's crazy that people pay for it. But look, if you have the means, and this is important for you new guys who are arriving and you're seeing all these people flying around in fancy, big, expensive ships, careful not to fall into that trap to feel that you must spend this money. If you belong to an organization, odds are there are 100 people in there who have these big ships and they're not even touching them. People tend to find a favorite. There might be someone who owns the Perseus but is flying around in the Carrack, or vice versa even when the Perseus comes out. Ask them if they have one, if you can borrow it. Don't spend the money if you don't need to. And obviously, I'm assuming that you can't afford it, because if you could afford it, you drop it. But there are people out there who have $10, $20, $15,000 to drop on something like this. It may not be you, but it does exist. And that's why this game does get this crazy kind of funding, because there are older gamers in there who have the means and they don't mind dropping the kind of money. So moving on from that, I wanted to talk more about the Blades issue. You know what? I don't even have anything to say about it. I just don't care. PC Gamer and the rest of the slop content creators can go on and bitch and cry about how the community was pissed off. The community was pissed off for 3 days solid. By day 4, it's passed. Now, has CIG learned? Yeah, but they keep on repeating this every couple of years, and they do it again, and everyone cries again, and then they reverse it, and it happens again. So I really don't care what these publications say. At the end of the day, this is what matters. And what matters is the funding continues, that people want to support this game. And looking around my own personal circles and my close circles, very, very few people, backers from 2013 to 2014, put fresh money in. This, I don't have the stats, but if someone does, Let me know if you can see whether this is fresh money coming in or old money, because I suspect it's a lot of fresh money. Overall, crazy. And I look forward to seeing what the next event brings. For those of you who are new to Star Citizen, welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask here on my channel. Also, feel free to dig through the organizations list. There's lots of orgs out there looking for new members. Drop in there. They'll be very helpful too. Welcome, you guys. Great to have you. And with that, let's wrap up. If you enjoy my content, thumbs up, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.